What's up, guys? It's your boy Connor. So today we're going to be reviewing the Viking Cycle bag. Now, a quick note, Viking Cycle was kind enough to reach out to me and see if there was something on their site that I would like to review. I wasn't really seeing anything. I was opening conversation and dialogue saying I'm not really seeing anything, mostly just because a lot of the stuff, the leatherware that I have, I currently enjoy. Now, that's not to say that there's not other stuff out there, but at the time, I'm not really looking for anything new. Then they directed me to the backpack. I said, that's something neat. I can dig it, I'm about it, let's go ahead and crack it open. And then a couple days later, this showed up at my door. Now, first thing I'm going to say, it's not to knock it, but when it's collapsed, you take it out of the bag, there are tons and tons of straps just flying everywhere. You get it and you're just like, what is this? And it's going to poke you in the face. That was the first thing I noticed, and I'm not a fan of that. I kind of like things to be neat, to be cluttered. When you get the Biltwell X-Full 80 bag, everything, this was still harnessed and everything was strapped, and these loose ends of the clips, they're just kind of all over the place willy-nilly. With other bags, sometimes what they'll do is they'll get them together and they'll bundle them inside an elastic strap. It's a little neater. That's the only thing I had with the initial impressions. First thing to notice, what I really liked, I said, you know what? Let's get on the old iPhone, click, VikingCycle.com, and we checked out the price. Not bad, $46.95, $46.99, around there. It's moderately priced to where this isn't going to break the bank. If you need a bag that also looks militant, it's kind of cool, has some Molle webbing throughout it, Velcro patches, it has American flag right here in the front. Hell yeah, American flag. Now, it also has this kind of cool badging right here, Viking Cycle. It looks like it's going to be some sort of press, some sort of vinyl, and then it also says Viking Cycle here in the front. Not too much branding. Instead of having a big old thing that says this is Viking Cycle, you know, something, because some emblems from companies are kind of ugly and oh God, let me cover it up. But it's nice and neat, it's clean, right there, boom. It kind of accents the bag. The patch here, the American flag, is removable, but who wants to remove an American flag? Let people know you're patriotic. Y'all are doing a great job on there. Many times the company may just slightly overprice their products. I can think of a couple come to mind, but we will not list them. Now, with these type of bags, I'm gonna call them tactical backpacks or military style bags. If you go to your local military surplus store, a bag like this, I don't know the brand off the top of my head, but a bag like this tends to go for $60 to $80. This is about a $60 bag to $80 bag, and Viking Cycle I said for $45. It's nice. The back is neat, simple. Again, it's gonna be lots of straps. That's the thing I'm not really a fan of, but overall, we're gonna go ahead and crack into this and just show you what I packed. I try to simulate the bags that I pack. I just have some JanSport backpack I got at Academy way back when that's just been hanging around, been doing the old deed. Heck yeah, man, thanks for keeping with me. Now, that does the job for the most part. Throw my laptop in there, throw a couple shirts or maybe a sweater, and then it's pretty maxed out. If I'm lucky, I can stuff in a little flannel jacket I have for when it's a little chillier. But for the most part, it does the job. But the only thing I wish was that the straps on the bag did something, because if I strap it to the sissy bar, what I'll do is I'll turn them around, throw on the sissy bar, and then I'll have some bungee cords I'll wrap around, but there's something that still sticks out. I digress, going back. So I try to pack it with pretty much what I pack it with. Not included in here, because inside the van is going to be a tool bag from the Biltwell X-Full 80 bag. About that size, good, packs a couple tools. I just stuff it with the usual wrenches, the socket bits. What else do we have? We have screwdrivers, we have electrical tape, zip ties, spanner wrenches, whatever it is, expandable wrenches, extra nuts and bolts, flanges, gasket. I'll have just enough tools to get me to the next stop or just to get me home. And then we also have sweaters. We have our IFAC kit here in the front. We have our magic crystal, and just a couple other assortments. So from the front of the bag, you have this little snap strap. We're gonna go, I don't know if that's a better word for it, snap strap. Boom, it's that way you can secure it. It's run underneath the Viking Cycle logo on here, and then you can either run it underneath the American flag, so that way it's always showing proudly, and then you can strap it right there, and you just cinch it down to secure. If you kind of want to tighten this and bring this a little closer, if it's too far expanded, you just simply cinch that tight, and it's going to bring it in a little neater, a little cleaner, and it's going to give it a little sleeker look. This bag has multiple compartments. You have this top one, you can either put, I don't know, a poncho, your little sandwich, your burrito, your empanadas, your tacos, and then here you got a bigger one, she said. So in this top portion, we have a little USB charger type deal. We have our purple slice, our quick wash, whatever. It's nice in case you ever get something on your visor, spray it. And then you got your little microfiber towel, wipe that hoe off. Or if say your windshield's dirty for a little bit, you want to clean it up, done. If your bike gets a couple bugs on it, you can go ahead and do it at the gas station. We also have our magic crystal for when we do those transitions, which we haven't really done many of them. We have a quick little Mophie charger. Now, we'll touch base on this. This was $100 for a Mophie. Charges an iPhone or a GoPro once, maybe 1.5. If the first time it's like 60%. If you want to get a good mobile charger, the one that I have is going to be listed below in the description. It's also, here's the name right here. Boom, ba-dum, bing, boom, boom. And it's on Amazon for 60 bucks. With that one, I get about 3 to 4 charges on my iPhone. So I'll charge it 3 or 4 times, or a GoPro, and then my iPhone about twice. I'll run that one in my bar bag. So that way, if it gets low, I'll take it out, pop it in there, press the button to start charging, and we're good. Set. That's it for that. It's got a pretty good amount of room. And then here on this bottom one, we have our IFAK kit. Now, I've talked about this in previous ones. I just always like to carry an IFAK kit with me more oftentimes than not, just in case something happens. If I go down, someone comes and responds, I could be like, hey, if I'm coherent enough, be like, oh, you know, I totally just broke my leg. Hey, do me a favor and go to my saddlebag. Can you give me my IFAK kit? It's that tan one with the little medical symbol in the front. But it's always nice to have, easy identifiable with the medical symbol, and you can stuff more in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of open that up for everyone to see. That's what it looks like. You got little sub pockets to organize if you want to put your, I don't know, sandwich. I always like to analogize, that's not even a word, with food. So that's the second pouch. Now we're gonna dive into this front bag. Now it also has some straps here on both sides to clean it up if you want to tighten it up, lock it up, get everything nice and neat, clean. We have pretty much nothing. We just have a GoPro accessory, a chest mount, and for the most part, again, it's got nice little organizational pockets should you need them. You can put maybe some exhaust flanges or some Tylenol, Advil, maybe a water bottle or your medicine or makeup kit, whoever it is. One thing to note that I did enjoy is that it does expand fully. Look at that. So if you need to get into something that's at the bottom, say, I don't know, a pair of clothes, if it gets cold or it starts raining and you, for some reason, you pack your rain gear at the bottom, you can just go ahead and pull that out. 38 Ryko, what's up, dog? Throw it on. And you're good to go, nice and dry. And then you can simply just close that back up, zip it up, boom, you're back on the road. No harm, no foul. Instead of trying to dig like those infomercials, throwing everything out. Oh, I can't find my shirt. I like that. We also have GoPro tripod, Gorilla Pod, I think they're called. We have Under Armour thermal. We have a sweater from Wolf House Co. And that's it for what we have in here. It was pretty simple, direct and to the point. You can also stuff a couple items, I don't know, extra socks, extra shirt. You're all done, you're on the side of the road, or you're getting ready to leave and you're ready to pack up and go. Simply just tighten everything up, get everything as tight and snug as you want, as you desire. You can either toss this on your back, put it on your sissy bar. If you have saddlebags, you can just throw it in your saddlebag. Is that like Inception, Bagception, a bag inside a bag? And then you have this little tassel if you want to secure it somewhere, if you have a carabiner. Let's address the back part. There's a lot of this going on. Straps loose everywhere. You can secure it if you're wearing it. It's got multiple points of contact to secure, tighten it up. You can also even do the waist portion, if I can find it. Here it is. You're good to go. This is what I really enjoy. I have I think it's a something monkey, military monkey bag, to where if you want to clean it up just a little bit, you can free the straps up, and then just tuck it inside. Tuck it, and it cleans it up a little bit. You can have it rest on your sissy bar. Overall impressions of the bag, I would say I like it. VikingCycle did a good job. The only issue, again, like I said, is going to be with the straps, but that's just me nitpicking. It's a good solid bag, lots of compartments. It's got nice organization should you want it. If you want to separate your tools in certain areas or secure if you have a certain section for your chargers. It's got a couple little different pockets and then little folders for those pockets that you can just kind of open this bag. There's a little folder in there, throw it in there, whoop, secured, you're good to go. It's presentable. It's nice and tactical. It looks cool. I like it. I really like the touch of the American flag on the front. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. VikingCycle, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity. Let me know what y'all think. Go to VikingCycle.com, go to the search engine, boop, 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 type in Backpack. This will populate. 46 bucks. I think it's a solid investment. Time to go ride my Dyna.